Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone doing well today. So this one just make the first service, like the 1000 kilometer service. So basically I think they just change engine oil and the differential oil as well. And the bike right now has about 1500 kilometers, so I can make some review it a little bit more. Now they had some experience with it, some positive points and some negative points. Meanwhile, while I wait for my BMW luggage system, dealer told me that I will get it only in January. So because of my wife, a little bit uncomfortable when the pillion goes without a back seat, so I just had this GV top case, 58 liters. I had it at home a couple of years. I did not use it. And GV, they get the adapter for the 1300 Adventure already, so I just get this temporary adapter until I get the BMW original cases. Let's go for a Sunday morning ride, just a short ride. Of December. Just 3 days from Christmas, and the weather, even it's a little bit colder now, the weather is awesome. It says no rain forecast. I think we'll not have rain for the new year as well. Let's just enjoy the weather while it's like this. And what I can say about the bike, let's make a comparison with my previous 1250. I'm using that bike as a comparison point. I don't want to compare it to the other models. This one, it's better in all the aspects compared with the previous 1250. The engine, yeah, now I start to feel the engine goes over the braking period already, so it feels like a little bit like a lose more. And the thing is, compared with the previous one, this one is definitely better in almost every way. I say almost, because I still have the feeling that the 1250 in like low ends, let's say between like 1000 and 2500 RPM, I don't know, I still have the feeling that that engine was a little bit stronger in that range. Maybe it's my perception, I don't know, but I feel that. But the rest, this engine is better in everything. I just accelerate, height revs, I cannot even possibly compare. This engine is much better. I mean, it's stronger, it responds faster, it recelerates faster, it's better in every way. Just except from that one, like in the very low rev, I don't know if it's my perception, I cannot really tell, but I feel the other one a little bit stronger. Brakes, the second one. I said when I bought the bike, yeah, I feel these brakes are stronger, but now the brake discs, the brake pads, they lose all the new covering material, so they just full brake in. the brakes feel stronger, especially the rear one. The rear one is where I feel the difference the most. It's not the front the front one. It's stronger a little bit, but not much difference. But the rear is what I notice difference the most. What about the suspension? Suspension, yeah. This one, it has more adjustments. You can adjust now the how much damping you want in each mode. And the previous one, I think it did not really have that, if I'm not mistaken. But one way or another, when you put the right setting, yeah, you feel the suspension is like it filters. Even in sport mode, it works better. In comfort mode, the absorption is better. It's not a huge difference, but it's an improvement from the previous one. The balancing of the bike itself, when we go like on a twisty road, even this one, the mass, I think it's exactly the same as the previous one, but probably about the weight distribution, because this one they just make the gearbox under the engine, not behind the engine like the previous one. And I feel this bike is like it leans better, it leans faster. I think it leans stable more than the previous one as well. The aerodynamic protection, I speak that on the first video, and it's completely cannot compare. This one is much better, and the electric windscreen, it's really handy. Many times, probably all of you with the 1250s or with the 1200 GS had this problem. It was why, like, sometimes we use the windscreen in a lower position, and we go on the highway. On the highway, we want to push it up. And the other one, yeah, we have to go in here and rotate the knob that it had in here. But when you go speeds like over 100, it became really hard to rotate the knob. You have to make strength a lot. Yeah, this one you just don't have that issue anymore. It just you just press over here and that's it, and problem solved. So in every aspect, I'm very happy with my trade. Oh, it's really a beautiful day today. If you guys own the 1200 or even the 1250, if you have a chance to upgrade it, yeah, do it, because the bike is really worth it. And I think now, even not only the technical aspect of the bike, but even in design, I think right now the BMW, the trail models, they will follow up with this new design on the front of the headlight. I am still not 100% used to this headlight. I don't know if it will go over time, but I don't know. I still like the previous headlight more. What about some things that I dislike about the bike? The first thing, come on, this is a BMW. It's not a Chinese bike. When BMW release a model to the market, especially a high-end model like this, a very expensive model, you are expecting that you get all the accessories with the bike already. Maybe this situation is not their fault, about don't have the luggage ready yet and stuff like that, but as a brand, as like a premium brand and a premium bike, they should anticipate these situations. I mean, you should have them ready when you pick up the bike, especially when you order the bags already. If they have some problem with some supplier or something like that, it really doesn't matter. You have to anticipate situations like that. But this is not too much about the bike. It's not about the BMW itself and about what they did with that situation. Of course, they were really nice about at least me. They give me the side cases for free. Yeah, we speak about 1,300 euros, and they still give me that BMW, like that flexible bag to put on the rear, on the side of the top case. I think that the retail price of that bag, it goes over 200 euros or something like that. Something that I don't like particularly about the bike is what they do with the controls on the left and on the right hand. They increase more functions, more options. Like this one, the electric windscreen, and they keep the same controls. No, they did not keep the same controls. In fact, they remove the on and off engine that you have over here, and they make it over here where you have the heated grips control. In fact, you have more functions, and you still remove one of the controls. But there were not many already. And what is the problem that I see with this? I will explain you guys. Let me just pass the intersection, because a couple of 2 weeks ago I had a little bit problem with this. It was what? Okay, we are riding somewhere and the weather became really cold, like, and you would want to turn on your heated grips or your heated seat. The other one, you just press in here, you select and you, I think you rotate the knob, and you put like the levels 1, 2, 3 and 4 or whatever. This one, no. This one, like, you have like the fast menu button, this one in here. So if you press once, yeah, you select this one, the distance control, the heating and the windscreen. So right now it's pre-selected for the windscreen, so when I touch in here, it will go the windshield up and down, and has a secondary function, because you can select any of them. You hold, and it has heating. No, let me tell you the problem about here. So you have to hold, right? Okay, now you push up. Yeah, I was telling you about exactly this. Now you push up for select the heating on the grips, and down to select the heating on the seat. And you guys, did you just saw this problem? I press 1, 2 seconds and it goes away. During day, yes, you select and you press in here because you see the switches. At night, when I wanted to turn on this one, I couldn't because I was holding in here, and because it was really dark, I could not see the switches, so I have to in here with my finger searching for them, and when I searched, the menu was gone. And I tried 1, 2, 3 times. It was a twisty road, so it forces me to take the eyes of the road to see this, until I gave up, until I had to stop to turn on the heating on the on the grips and on the seat. I had to stop in a twisty road, very dark. I could not do it at night. I couldn't. And I'm used to this BMW's layouts, like since 6 years ago, so this is not new for me. Until a couple of kilometers after, the grips were getting a little bit too much hot, so I wanted to go like level 1 temperature, and again it was dark. I tried, I couldn't, so I had to stop again to adjust the temperature on the grips. I assume many people will have this problem, same as me, I don't know. Let me tell you what you guys think about this on the comments. I just hope in the next model they they improve this. They have an extra switch, or they completely change the layout of the switches. Not only change, I think they should have like a backlight. Now you see like even some Chinese bikes like the Benellis and stuff like that, they all of them have a have a backlight on the switches. I don't understand why BMW, when it's so expensive bike, they don't do this. And speaking about the switches, I just read. I even comment with a guy in a Facebook group a couple of days ago that he just took the bike to service. A bike exactly like this one, even the same color. He just took the bike to service, to the 1000 service, or 600 miles. I think the guy's from the US, and they told that they changed the controls on the right hand. Why? Because they said BMW make a recall because some of these controls, when it rains, the water is go inside, and after that you cannot turn on the bike. So I think they issue a recall for this. I went there, I did not know this. When I went to make service 2 weeks ago, they did not mention nothing about this. I did not receive any letter or any mail from BMW telling them to about the recall, about the switch of the right hand controls. But now I like fear a little bit, because I don't want, even the next months probably I will not do a big trip. But if I do it, the last thing that someone wants is stay on the road because you cannot turn on the bike. Something, especially that BMW has a recall for this. We don't know if that recall affects all the models. I knew that they affect the 1300s non-adventure, but it was issued to the Adventure from what I read as well. But there's no, I have no information about the dealers in Portugal yet. Let's see what they said on the next following months. I have a feeling that we'll see around here a lot of Santas in a motorcycle. Yeah, they even make some organized rides around the city with Santa Claus on a motorbike. Yeah, it's something cute, something funny. So my ride is almost done. I cannot go far today. I have a meeting at lunch, so we'll just stay around here, having coffee, having some breakfast, and enjoy the morning. Okay, thank you so much for seeing you guys. If I don't make any other video, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care and enjoy the ride. Bye bye.